Welcome. One of these days, I'm going to get this right. So, my name's Steven, and I'm going to review the new Netflix TV show, Avatar The Last Airbender. I did watch the cartoon when I was young when it came out, but that was a long time ago, and that's the only time I've watched it. So, I'm not going to be someone on here that's being a stickler for it doesn't follow the show right. It has whatever. I'm not going to be that. I'm just going to come into it with new eyes and tell you what I like about it. There will be one thing I will compare to the original because I can remember it, but I'm going to try to show you this through a new perspective. And to be honest, it's not bad. It's not that bad. It it has its issues, but for a Netflix show that they only got 8 episodes, it's not bad. It's not One Piece. One Piece was pretty good, but it's not bad. The acting overall, not too bad. Could be a little better. Some of the choices they make in the tone, that'll be my one gripe. Is for what I can remember, the tone was fun, and there was a lot of excitement. Aang, the main character, he's a child. When things go wrong, he falls down, he cries for a second, then he gets back up, and it's as if nothing happened, and he goes on, and he's just having blast. That's the Aang I remember. In this, that's not quite what Aang's like, and that's kind of all the characters. All the characters have a little bit more uh, depression to them, like they're just more down, more weight is on them than I remember in the cartoon. But, that's a choice, that's a director's choice, and that's the way they went. So you just got to get used to it. But it's kind of hard because for a show that should be a lot of fun, because everyone's got this weight on them, and you're expecting it to be a lot of fun, and then it's kind of it drags and makes it a little boring at times. But it's still not bad. It's decent. It could be better. If there is a season 2, I hope they kind of bring that spirit that just that you want it to be. It's for kids. It should be for kids. This one's a little darker. There's a lot more death in this than I remember. That's for sure. It's a lot more violent, which is fine, whatever. But it's meant for kids, and it's meant to be fun and uplifting and just exciting. And I don't think it captures that excitement. The acting's not terrible. There's moments where you can tell some people are better than others. Mainly the two that I enjoyed the most are the old man, and I don't know the names. I'm not going to pretend to know the names either. The old man, he was fun. He did well with the role that he was given. There's a general, he did really well. The Fire Lord, he's pretty good. He's good in all the things he's in. Um, and then the brother, the older brother of the trio, he was actually, I thought, to correlate a character from a cartoon to the big screen, I thought they nailed him pretty well. I know a lot of people are complaining about something with his character. I don't really know what it is, but I enjoyed him the most. Those three. I enjoyed those three the most. Everyone else it was either they were too young or the direction that the director wanted them to go. And, that's their choice. So I don't blame the acting on that one. But yeah, it's like Aang he just wasn't that fun loving character that you'd want him to be. He was just the weight of the world on his shoulders the entire time. And you could feel it, and it took away from the story. But, it's beautiful. I thought the sets were great. The CGI is great in parts at times. Sometimes it's a little but then there's other times that's really good. And yeah, overall, I think not a bad Not a bad show. If they get a second chance, a second season, I hope they give it a little more excitement. And I don't know. I will watch the cartoon and then re-review so that then I'll complain. I'll complain more once I go watch the cartoon and then compare, because I'm someone who loves the original thing. Like whatever it is, I want to see it just redone live action. That's all. I don't need it, our creative differences and oh, this is what we're going to do instead and blah blah blah. Like you don't need to do that. Just take the story that's already made, do it again. But in live action. I know a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people are like, "Oh, if you're going to do live action, change it." I disagree. Just try to match the energy. I don't know. But I will compare the two and then we'll see how I really feel about it. But so far, I liked it. It's 8 episodes long. It could be longer, but it's Netflix and Netflix doesn't allow them to do that. What else? No, I think that's about it. I think that nails it. Oh, I do have a funny story though. The M Night Shyamalan one. This is me just going on a tangent. My friend was top 3 pick to play Aang, and he was Asian, and he's an amazing martial artist. He was like one of the top martial artists at his age, growing up, and he auditioned, got to top 3, and then they picked the white kid. And I'm kind of glad he didn't get it because that movie sucked. But that's my little side story. But yeah, no, yeah. So if you watch this, what are your opinions of the show? If I didn't do a great job, tell me where I could be better. But if you agree with some things I said and some things I didn't, just comment. Let's have a conversation. And then I'll try to do another one next week with the cartoon. And then we'll have we'll have a little bit more fun. But until then, oh, also, sorry, don't know what I'm doing. I'm new to this. If you want me to review something or just kind of break it apart, and this one I didn't really break apart too much and nitpick, but that's because I don't know the source material. But if you have something that you want me to review, I'll try my best and review it. Just throw it down in the comments. Okay, until next time, I'll see you later.